Hello guys, Softoni here, welcome to another video lesson. In this video tutorial we're going to create awesome abstract typography intro, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the bell icon so you can always get notified whenever I post a new clip. So let's see what we will create today. Alright, here we are in After Effects, and first, like always, we're going to create a new composition. Hit Ctrl+N on your keyboard or here on this little icon to create a new composition. For this we will do Full HD 1920 by 1080, and for composition name we will rename it Background and hit OK. Duration 10 seconds long, of 30 frames per second. And next thing what we're gonna do is to create our background. Right click here and then go new and choose here solid. Also for solid we will rename it background. Hit enter on your keyboard, and first effect that we're going to use here in the effects and preset. If you can't find this effects and preset, go window and then hit here. We will type gradient ramp, drag and drop here in our background. And for this start of ramp, do like so. For this end of ramp, do here. I will do linear ramp, and for the first color choose maybe some kind of pink color like so. And for the end color we will choose light green like so, and then hit OK here in our timeline. Okay. Next thing what we're gonna do is to create a grid here in our final composition. Go and hit here on this background, hit Ctrl+D, or go here edit and then duplicate, Ctrl+D, OK. And for the next effect we will choose grid. OK. Drag and drop here in our first layer on our timeline, our top layer, and for the size form go here and choose width slider. For the width we will do 45, and for the border we will do around 1 like so. Okay, and next thing what we're gonna do is to lower down our opacity, maybe around 35%, and it's also time to change our blending modes here from normal to overlay. And if you can't find blending modes, hit here expand or collapse to see those blending modes. Alright, our next step is to create circles here in our background composition. Hit Q on our keyboard or go here, hold left click on your mouse and choose ellipse tool. Now we'll draw a circle here in our final comp. Make sure to unselect this background comp like so, and hold shift on your keyboard and draw a circle like this. Okay. Hit on this shape layer 01, hit Alt and then left click on your mouse to disable this stroke, and also hit Alt and left click to enable this fill color. And also for this shape layer 1 we'll rename it circle 01 like so, and choose here also gradient ramp and drag and drop here in our circle like so. For the start of ramp go like so, and end of ramp go like here. And also for this start color choose maybe some kind of green like so, and for this one you can also use eyedropper to choose this awesome pink or purple color like so. You can play around with those handles according your needs and according your wishes. And it's time to duplicate this layer like so. Ctrl+D on your keyboard, hit V on your keyboard also and move it around here. Also hit on this gradient ramp and readjust our handles like so. Alright. Also Ctrl+D here for circle 02 and readjust it like so, and repeat the procedure like this till you get the result that you want. Okay, We can also readjust a bit more. Hit also S on your keyboard to scale it if you need. Maybe around 130, like so. The second one here. And third one maybe to around here. Hit S to scale it down. Also we will readjust it again. For start of ramp like so, end of ramp like so. And this is looking really nice to me. Also hit shift on your keyboard for those three circles and find drop shadow, double click here, and for distance go around 10, softness around 100. For the first one, also second one, like so. Now we can also add a little bit of movement here on this circle of one. Hit P and then hold Alt on your keyboard and hit here on this stopwatch, and we will type wiggle, open and close bracket, 1,50. Okay, copy this Ctrl+C and paste it here, also circle 02, and also here circle 03, like so. Now when we hit 0 we have a little movement here in our finals. Okay, next thing what we're gonna do is to create our text composition. I will close this for now and click here to create a new composition. For this composition name we will do text 01 and width and height 1500, height 250, 30 frames per second, duration 10 seconds long, and hit OK. Ctrl+T or grab here horizontal type tool and then hit here, and I will type our text. Creative, I'm using this sign font. You can find this font for free on fontsquirrel.com. Double click, and then for this text size I will do maybe around 170. Go to align and then align it to the center. If you can't find this align tab, go to window and then hit here, and you will find this align tab here on the right bottom corner. Okay, first thing what we're gonna do is to add a movement here in our creative text. Open up here animate and then find rotation, and for rotation we will do -90, and we will do also another animator. Go and find position. Maybe for rotation we will do -60, like so, like here. And for this second animator go for Y position and move it around 250, like so. Okay, also open up this range selector, and for this offset hit on 0 on for our first keyframe. Go to -100 and go to around 0 second, and go to around 100 for the second keyframe. Also open up this advanced tab. For this shape choose ramp up and ease high and ease low. Go to around 50%. Now when we hit 0 we have an animation like so. Also what we can do is to grab those two keyframes, hit F9 on your keyboard, open up this graph editor and draw a curve like this. And if you can't find a curve like this, right click on your mouse and hit here edit speed graph. Now when we hit 0 we have an animation like so. Now it's time to also animate our rotation. Move it to around here, and for this rotation set up this first keyframe like so, and go to around here and type here 0. Also grab those two keyframes, hit F9 and also draw the same curve like before. Now we have this really cool animation. Also our next step is to import our text 01 here in our finals. Hit this text 01 and move it in our final composition. Move it in our background composition. Next step is to add a bit of shadow. Also type here drop shadow and move it to here, and for distance go to around, maybe we will leave it to 5, for softness maybe around 20, like so. Now when we hit 0 we have an animation like so. Okay, now it's time to add a small transition here in our beginning, and go right click to create a new solid layer, and we will rename it grid wipe, hit OK, and for effects and preset go and type CC grid wipe, drag and drop on top of our grid wipe solid layer, and also hit F3 here on background solid layer, hit Ctrl+C, and then go on grid wipe layer and Ctrl+V to also duplicate our colors, and we will choose this swap colors for now. And go to around 0 and set a first keyframe for this completion, go to around 2 seconds, and completion to around 70. Now when we hit 0 we have an animation like so. For the borders we will do 50, and for tiles maybe around 25, like so. Now when we hit 0 we have this really cool animation. Hit W to show our keyframes, choose them, hit F9 on your keyboard and draw a curve like so. Now we have this really cool and awesome animation. Okay, our next step is to create more adjustments here in our scene. Go and grab those first 5 layers, right click and then go to pre-compose, and we will rename it part 01. And now it's time to duplicate this one, Ctrl+D, and for blending modes choose overlay. Also hit on your keyboard for T for opacity and move it down to around 50%, like so. Now when we hit 0 we're getting something like this. Also it's time to add a spotlight, go right click and then choose to create a new adjustment layer. We will call it spotlight, and also find here in the effects and preset spotlight effect. Drag and drop onto this spotlight adjustment layer, and for this from we will do it maybe like so, to around here, like so. Make adjustments according to your needs, play around for this scene, for these handles. And for this cone angle we will do maybe around 15, edge softness to around 100, like so, height to maybe around here, like so. And for intensity you can also choose according to your needs. I will do maybe around 65. And now when we hit 0 we have this really cool looking animation. Okay, now it's time to add another solid layer here in our background composition. Right click and then find a new solid. I will rename it here star burst, hit OK, and then also here an effects and preset, hit star burst, like so. Drag and drop here, and also we will find fill effect, like so. Move it around here. For this fill color we will do white color, and for the scatter we will do around 400 or 500. For speed 0.10, and now when we hit 0 we have this really cool looking animation. Also what we can do is to duplicate this, Ctrl+D, this grid wipe effect, move it around here, and for starburst track matte choose this alpha inverted matte, like so. Now when we hit 0 we have this really cool animation and really cool scene. Alright, also what you can do is to readjust our circles here. Maybe hit circle 03, move it around here, this second one, like so. And now in our finals this is looking really cool and really catchy looking. Also one last step what you can do is to readjust our text, maybe to around here. And to do it like so, maybe to make a more adjustment, hit W here, maybe to for rotation the second keyframe like so, And when we're back here in our background comp, we will have this really cool and creative animation. Alright guys, that was everything for today's tutorial. Hope you learned something new, hope you liked this video. I want to thank you again for watching this video tutorial. Take a look on my channel for even more great tutorials. Also, all my links are in description, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on the bell icon so you can always be notified whenever I post a new clip. And until next time, stay creative and bye bye.